January transfer news and rumors, Alexis and Mkhitaryan in straight swap deal. Alexis and Mkhi in straight swap deal. Henrikh Mkhitaryan has agreed to join Arsenal and will leave Manchester United in a straight swap with Alexis Sanchez, reports. The Red Devils have a deal in place with the Chilean forward, and a lengthy transfer saga is about to be brought to a close. It is expected that Mkhitaryan and Sanchez will trade places inside the next 48 hours, with Real open Ronaldo exit door. Real Madrid have told Cristiano Ronaldo that he is free to negotiate and move away from the club this summer, according to the Blancos are planning to overhaul their ranks following a difficult 2017-18 campaign and are prepared to move aging stars out. Five-time Ballon d'Or winner Ronaldo falls into that category, with a return to Manchester United or a spell at Paris Saint-Germain mooted for the Portuguese superstar. Pogba wants parity with Alexis. Paul Pogba will demand a new contract at Manchester United that will see him earn the same £400,000 a week salary as Alexis Sanchez, reports. The Red Devils are close to tying up a lucrative deal for Arsenal's walkaway forward, but his contract will make him the envy of those already at Old Trafford. Man City make Fred and Evans moves. Manchester City will move on from their Alexis Sanchez disappointment by aiming to push through moves for West Brom defender Johnny Evans and Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder Fred. Goal understands. City Chiefs, including sporting director Tsiky Begiristain, held a meeting to discuss their January plans ahead of Saturday's victory against Newcastle United. Arsenal must up Pogba offer. Arsenal will have to raise their opening bid of negation $50 million if they are to land Borussia Dortmund striker Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, says. The Gunners have made the Gabon international a top target for the winter window, but they are yet to agree a fee despite having personal terms thrashed out. Real ready £200 million Kane bid. Real Madrid are prepared to smash the world transfer record in order to land Tottenham striker Harry Kane, reports. The Blancos have been tracking the England international for some time and are now piecing together a £200 million package in an effort to take him to Spain. Wenger likes the look of Lucas. Arsenal are the latest club to express an interest in Paris Saint-Germain winger Lucas Moura, according to Manchester United. Tottenham and Nantes are among those to have been linked with the Brazil international, but the Gunners also believe that he could add something to their squad. Lemar sets heart on Barca. Monaco winger Thomas Lemar is ready to snub interest from Arsenal and Liverpool after setting his heart on a move to Barcelona, claims. The France international has been heavily linked with Premier League clubs since the summer of 2017, but is eager to open the next chapter in his career in La Liga. Juventus Wilshere deal. Juventus are looking to sign Arsenal midfielder Jack Wilshere on a free transfer. According to England international, Wilshere's contract is up at the end of the season, with the Gunners only willing to offer him a new deal that includes a 20% pay cut. Serie A champions Juve are hopeful Wilshere will reject this offer after a standout season and consider a move to Turin. Chelsea makes Slimani approach. Chelsea have made an approach to sign Leicester City striker Islam Slimani, according to Antonio Conte wants to add a tall forward to his ranks before the end of the January transfer window, and has been linked with Andy Carroll, Edin Dzeko and Peter Crouch. Now his attention has switched to Slimani, who he hopes to take on loan from the King Power Stadium for the second half of the season. Spurs Gameiro loan deal. Tottenham are set to make a loan move for Atletico Madrid striker Kevin Gameiro. According to former Sevilla forward, Gameiro has fallen down the pecking order following Diego Costa's return to the Spanish capital, and has already rejected the chance to join Swansea City during the January window. Fenerbahce are also keen on acquiring his services, though Spurs are hopeful the idea of a temporary move will tempt him to North London. Chelsea close in on £44 million double signing. Chelsea are closing in on the £44 million double signing of Edin Dzeko and Emerson Palmieri from Roma, claims that Roma feel the time is right to cash in on Dzeko, who will be 32 in March. The arrival of Emerson will allow the Blues to let Kennedy and Bubba Rahman depart on loan. Gunners wanted Shaw in Alexis deal, while Arsenal are nearing a deal to bring Henrik Mkhitaryan to Emirates Stadium from Manchester United, claims they initially wanted Luke Shaw as part of the Alexis Sanchez agreement. The England international left-back has struggled for game time throughout his time at Old Trafford, but he has returned to favour of late and Jose Mourinho is no longer looking to move him on. With Chelsea looking to bring in a new striker and Borussia Dortmund preparing to part with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, claims Michy Batshuayi is now a target for the German club. The Belgian sits behind Alvaro Morata in the Stamford Bridge pecking order and could slip further down the list if interest in the likes of Edin Dzeko and Peter Crouch delivers a newer arrival. Mata to be offered Valencia lifeline. Juan Mata will be offered a route out of Manchester United this summer by former club Valencia, reports the Spaniard is set to be out of contract at the end of the season and could head home as a free agent, although the Red Devils do have the option for a 12-month extension.
If you came to prove, there's no reason to prove.
Arsenal should have got Martial, not Mkhi. Former Arsenal striker Charlie Nicholas was less than impressed with the Gunners' swap of Alexis Sanchez for Henrik Mkhitaryan. Nicholas believes Arsene Wenger should have demanded Anthony Martial instead of the Armenian, even if it meant sending £50 million to Old Trafford. Lowe lays out real demands. Germany boss Joachim Low has made Real Madrid aware of the players he wants to sign if he is to succeed Zinedine Zidane at Santiago Bernabeu, claims. The World Cup winning coach will demand that Bayern Munich striker Robert Lewandowski, Chelsea goalkeeper Thibaut Courtois and Bayern midfielder Arturo Vidal are brought in if he is to take the reins. Klopp in no rush to spend cutting of money. Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp says he's not in a rush to spend the negation £160 million generated from the sale of Philippe Coutinho. If a deal comes along that is right for the club, then Klopp indicated he will consider it, but the German feels confident in the squad already at his disposal. Roma want Darmian deal. Roma are hoping to pip area rivals Inter and Juventus to the signing of Manchester United defender Matteo Darmian, according to the Italy international has fallen out of favour at Old Trafford and Jose Mourinho is eager to move him out on a permanent deal, but Roma would prefer a loan agreement. Kroos wants to work with Klopp. Real Madrid midfielder Toni Kroos has several offers on the table, reports, with the German eager to work with Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool. The highly rated playmaker could be among those made available in the summer as the Blancos seek to freshen up their ranks. Sturridge scrap hotting up. Inter continue to lead the chase for Liverpool striker Daniel Sturridge, but reports that Roma are also keen on the England international. Sturridge is a proven performer in need of game time, and he could be offered a chance to head to the Italian capital if Edin Dzeko completes a proposed switch to Chelsea. City won't be signing a striker. Pep Guardiola will not be looking to bring another striker into Manchester City during the January transfer window. The Premier League leaders appear set to miss out on Arsenal forward Alexis Sanchez, but they are prepared to work with Sergio Aguero and Gabriel Jesus for the remainder of the season. Nasri to return to England? Former Manchester City midfielder Samir Nasri could be heading back to England at West Ham, according to the France international only left the Etihad Stadium in the summer of 2017 but has struggled to settle at Turkish side Antalyaspor and is open to returning to the Premier League. Chelsea to battle Barca for Real starlet. Chelsea and Barcelona are braced for a summer battle to lawn Real Madrid starlet Oscar Rodriguez, claims. The 19-year-old midfielder is set to be out of contract at the end of the season and is expected to move on after struggling for minutes with the Blancos. Sunderland want Ampadu loan. Championship side Sunderland are hoping to land Chelsea teenager Ethan Ampadu on loan, claims. Ampadu has already made multiple appearances for Chelsea's first team in 2017-18, leading Chris Coleman to register an interest in the Wales international.